Hello, here's an exciting game played in the Osaka League with one handicap, so only half a point Komi. White won by resignation, but actually black had a big opportunity in this lower left fight, could kill the entire corner. If you just go back a few moves up to this point, yeah, black can play a wedge at c7 and keep everything connected. So when white goes Atari here, black just connects. If Atari from the other side, connect this way. When here, you capture one stone. If white connects, you capture three stones. So now the entire group is in jeopardy for white. Yeah, nothing to do here to make twice. Yeah, he's dead. So black had a big opportunity to come back, but let's see what happened in the early stage. So first of all, quite a modern Fuseki with this Shimari. Then white takes away the middle side extension. This kind of move, it's an invitation for a pincer, and in this case white can extend towards the Shimari and black can extend towards the other corner to fix a base. And usually the middle side extension is just k3 or k4, but the most common move for white here, it's a r17 sun invasion or outside approach, inside approach. These are the first moves to consider. And then of course middle side extension k3, l3 and so on. So far so good. Black decides to go for an old-fashioned approach, and the slide and the Joseki follow-up, it's also all like 90s Joseki, because nowadays it's all about the 2k in the corner. Anyway, it's fine. Then black approaches r14. Also good. Sorry, white approaches r14, but white can still go san. Anyway, here black played a pincer. That's a little bit questionable. I mean, it's obvious that black wants to use the Shimari and enclose the right side, in which case black can play r10, but the common pincer is to go tight at r12. And when white goes san, if you have this kind of follow-up, like it happened in the game, you don't need to play another move. I mean, you can just leave the position like this, and you can complete the side with a move here. When you play the pincer like this, and white takes the corner, what happens is black could connect solid instead. But if black still wants to go for the modern move on the second line, then the follow-up should be r13. And now it feels like black has two moves instead of one around this r14 to get rid of the agi. So it's a little bit slack, let's say. But of course black can push here or play Keima or just play other moves like approach the top left, lower left corner, or inside approach, or even sun invasion. So that's why I'm not such a big fan of playing moves like r11. I mean, that's more like a situational pincer. In general, r12 tight and it's fine. Anyway, this push is center, which is good. And then black invades the corner. So far, very modern. So the game is quite balanced. Let's see where white blocks. This is fine to expand the more on the bottom and make maximum use of L3. Classic. Then the invasion in the corner. I don't think it's necessary to play that right away. It's okay for white just to approach O3 and then think about a way to reduce the moyo. If black goes here, then white can increase the potential on the bottom and go for a nice box in this area. But obviously white is jealous on black's territory on the side, and this can be a bit dangerous in fact. Now Tsuke, and here it's more interesting for black to go up, because if white just connects, the situation is not so great for white in the corner. Of course, if black just covers, which is a powerful formation, white can Hane, connect, and now the group is alive. But it's still a small life in the corner. The thing is, what if black just goes down and try to be more aggressive, more active, and take away the ice? If white blocks here, Hane in the corner and connect, and now this is the L formation. Of course, white can push and cut and try to struggle a little bit, but the group local is dead. So white cannot really block here because he's going to die right away. You might play a honey like this, and then maybe a tiger mount to create some eye shape. So in this case, when black turns in the corner or jumps like this, white can push one time, then cut on the right, then cut like this, then push through, cut this way, go out, because this prepares some leather with the Atari and so on, and then clamp like this. So this can be a little dangerous. Puck, go down, Atari. Yeah, this will be okay for white. White wins the semi faster. So it's a bit more dangerous, but black still doesn't have to go for the kill directly. Black can just connect here, allow this group leave small, and this is a tremendous thickness on the outside, so it's very easy to invade the bottom after that. So anyway, I prefer in this case to play this Nobi instead of Hane, because with the Hane, white can escape for sure. But with the Nobi, if he's not very good in life and death situation locally, he might collapse. So here white goes out. Atari, it's okay. Well, white can counter Atari, then Atari again, and give up the stone because already it's a lot of profit on the bottom, but it's fine for white to try to resist and escape. And here black played a little bit too cautious or submissive. Black should go Nobi. No problem with the cutting points. I mean, if white plays here, you catch the stone. If he goes Atari, you take it. He still needs to push from behind, because if he goes under, you turn and then he's trapped. So when he pushes from behind, you just go Nobi, push again, get ahead, and he might play some Keima or jump towards the right. But that group is still running, so black got the profit in the corner, and this group it's chased. So go back to this. Now white escapes too easy, just Atari. So here is not a problem to allow white push like this, because already white is in a bad shape. I mean, this empty, so the group is heavy and must escape somehow. This way Atari and push, so now black is on the second line, white is on the third line. Black will be less and it's easier for white to escape. This push was good, but playing this one to threaten the cut, it's not great. You better play Kosumi, because when white connects, this is another empty triangle, and the move is also center, so you can play on the left side, jump again in the middle, for example something like this, to increase the moyo and reduce the bottom. But when black plays this Keima to threaten the cut, white is not going to connect like this. White will play Kosumitsuke, now black needs to protect. So instead of playing the Pip in Sente, black play the Keima in Gote. And that's a big difference, because now white can play on the right side to reduce that moyo. So therefore, you should play the Pip, white connects, and then some other things. Even a move like this to prevent the shoulder hit, or maybe a one space jump to increase the box on the right. It's already different. So here is where black somehow is losing an important step. So white comes in with a shoulder hit. Black can play the push this way, then push one more and connect under with Keima. This will make sure the RG of R14 it's weaker. Now when black plays this move, white jumped. Usually here white should just Nobi, and when black pushes again, jump out. Because if black Nobi one more time, white Nobi, black will play the second line move or this kind of move to threaten the connection underneath. Anyway, it's playable, but still white needs to run into the middle. So white played a one space jump, and here black should wedge to create more cutting points. I don't think white will Atari under and decide to play here, because the stones will just get trapped inside. So white needs to Atari from the left, from the outside, black connects, and now when white plays here, black either connects under like this, or elegant, or go down. Those are the three options. But it's good to create the cuts, because once you connect this way, white will wedge, and his position is stronger, and now he creates the cutting points on the second line. And the way black connects here, shape-wise, is better to go S7. It gives you I shape, and it's all about the follow-up. I mean, at some point in the game, black might want to play this, and connect underneath. And that's possible when you have S7. But when you have S8, it doesn't work. Because if you still try to connect under, push, block, Atari, or Atari the other way, and black is disconnected. So this is similar to the shape in the corner, you know, when you play in the first Joseki. So you have this, Tsuke, Hane, connect, and now you play this one instead of this one, or instead of this one. So always look for nice, elegant eye shapes. Tiger mouth, it's pretty neat, aesthetic looking. So let's go back. Obviously this is a solid move, and it doesn't leave cold threads compared to S7, but S7 looks much better here. So white played this move. For white is good enough to push and then jump into the center as fast as he can, because this one leaves a push and cut, which is good. Now normally white is supposed to block and then black cuts right away. So white went down. This is yeah. Oh, it's a misclick actually. So here black could go out, because when white cuts here, black escapes, white needs to jump, black connects under, and it's some sort of trade, but there is still RG for those 4 stones. It's possible. Yeah, normally you just separate, you go in between the groups, it's too nice. And if white plays here, you play this one, if he tries to escape, you come out, and it's a fight big. And it's actually good for black, because this group is running, this group is running, and black only has one group running out, but white is too busy. So this happened, cut. Actually white can block because of the wedge at S11 and so on. Black will protect here, then white can make some tiger mount. The shape is not too bad. Black became very low here. Now wedge, this is good. Oh, it's so important to go in between. If white turns, you jump out. If white jumps, you go out. It's really nice to play P11. Anyway, those stones escape, that's good. Now it's a bit safer to play just Nobi. When white protects in the middle, you can push and play this kind of move, or just leave it. White is very brave to cut here. This is fine. So now save the center. Actually, it's good to push one time, then go down. If white protects here, then you come out. Actually, it already works to surround. If white blocks this way, you have the option to go down, because this is threatening throw in and so on. So white needs to protect this way. If white, for example, plays this move to try to catch the 3 stones in the top, black will die faster. Sorry, white will die faster. Like this. So that's a Tesuji, but that can come later in the fight too. Here, the right shape, it's attach. Because when white turns, you make tiger mount. If he tries to cut, you cut and double Atari or Atari from the left. The thing is, you can still play push, go down, and then come out. And on this move, there is a direct Atari and defend, but it's much smarter to play M19. Because many people, when you play M19, they can get tricked. If they block here, you go Atari, Atari, but okay, that's more like double digit Q. If they play here, anyway, you have more liberties, but you still need to come back here. And if they try to catch you, you show them throw in, Atari, and kill everything. So good to remember that tactic. But the Kema is not so nice, because when he turns, you gotta play an empty triangle. That's why the shape point would be just Tsuke. And then on Hane, Yunobi, and this creates a cutting point. So white must come back. This Kema not brilliant, but soon, no, it's normal to connect. Just keep calm. If white captures 1 stone, black comes in between, and these guys are still on the run, and the 4 stones might die as collateral damage. It's just natural to connect, because now it can be troublesome. You don't need to cut. That's not a Tesuji here, just this one. Because if white plays anything, you don't throw in and give him the stone. You go down, and there are less points in the corner. But it's important to play here, and if white cuts, you Nobi and try to catch that group. It's 1, 2, 3. Oh la la, this is tough. Okay, so actually we don't have to start any action in the top, just connect. Yeah, no time to go for semi. Yeah, that was a good decision. Hane was okay. But now, should play Atari, take, and cover. Because those 4 stones are on the run. I mean, it doesn't matter if white connects in the middle right now. You got some profit taking the top. And if these 4 stones try to escape, then you can continue the attack in the middle. But also, trying to catch the 4 stones, or now 5, it's even better. So vital point, you could Hane and then connect. Then this makes white even heavier. White managed to connect. Cut two stones, I'm not sure about that. I will still play in the top. But later on, those stones shouldn't die for black. Oh, here the turn it's annoying. Because if white blocks, you have Atari. If he connects, Atari from behind. So when you turn, white needs to play here. And that could help the group go out. This no bit's quite big. Ah, interesting idea. Actually, you can just turn. And then Nobi. And then Atari. Then connect. He needs to protect. And now connect here. And he's on the run. To take some neutral points. Push along. But I'm not sure how's the territory situation. This is similar to what happened in the game. Oh yeah. It seems white needs this move. Because if white just captures the stone in the top, black has a very nice technique. This one, wedge, Atari, Atari again, and set up the ladder that goes directly into the black stone. So that would be nice. Okay, this is proper. That's a bit painful. You want to be able to connect indirectly, if possible. So, for example, clamp like this, or cut. But the cut, white will sacrifice and push through and then kill the top of the bigger scale. Not so good. But this is just a connection that gives an empty triangle. Oh, white answered. That's nice. Yeah, white is going for territory, obviously, and his position is pretty good. A little bit of danger in the center when black comes out. Now here, black should play Atari and then connect this way because this is threatening a cut. And when white protects, it's still tricky with the shortage of liberties. Yeah, it looks kinda surrounded and killed. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, it's enough to play here. Now it's 3 against 4. One liberty race is good. So, cut. The good style is to play net, because when black Atari here, anyway, the stones will not go out. And on this move, Nobi. And then, well, black has no Setsuji to catch two stones and stay connected, but like this, black can play Kosumi, white plays here. So the end game, it's a little bit different. Or no Setsuji, and on this move, Atari from behind, and then come out. So that's the wrong combination. Yeah, actually no Setsuji would work. Like this, white it's a little bit loose. So now, black tried to save these guys and almost did. But then let them die. That was not good. Yeah, here. You don't need to connect like this. Because when Atari from behind, black connects and everything is in Atari. So the tactic is Atari from behind on this star shape formation. White plays here, Atari again, white connects and then connect. So now you save the group and white has to make life somehow. Probably this move. Oh, this can die actually. Uh-oh. So how we make life in the middle? This one? Is it safer? Yeah, okay, like that. More space. Because on this one, it's a 16 square. Alright, so he can leave. But only 5 points. But the thing is, black managed to rescue the group in the center compared to this variation where everything got surrounded. So Atari and connect or cut. Cut it's also fine because white will never play Atari here. And on this cut, it's nice because when black lives in the middle, you have a follow-up. If black plays, for example, Atari to save the stone, he still can't cut P7, so you just go for the kill. Vital point or Hane, push, Atari, and 3-line shape, and he's dead. So here black lost plenty of points for free. then white is favored to win the game. And now let's see the magic in the lower left side. Oh, white even managed to go out with that group. That's sad. Because now, this entire dragon, it's in jeopardy. White didn't even have to block there. It's more interesting for white to play Kosumitsuke here, then Hane, and then surround the whole dragon and win the game. Interesting how conservative white became after that kill. So now this group in the center kind of escape. Oh, go to try to kill that one. Yeah, that's a big co-fight. The right way to answer this co-threat is Atari here. Even if white goes down and Atari again and here and Atari again, there are plenty of co-threats, but it's much more stylish because if you don't have co-threats and white comes out b12, he will capture more stones. But if you just play here, and let's say next as a co-threat, white plays Atari on 2 stones, you lose only 2. But on this one, so let's follow up with the ko, white captures, you play in the corner. Yeah, so the thing is, when white plays Atari here, and you want to finish the ko, and he captures 2 stones, you automatically lose the A13 stone too. But on the other Atari, you only lose those 2 stones. So you gotta pay attention all the time when you fight the ko, how not to leave ko threats and how to make more ko threats for yourself. But yeah, here white has Atari at A12 and it's pretty much done. So he wanted to stay alive. Then the ko threat at K3 was quite nice because it puts everything in danger on the bottom. Well, normally black connects, white has to come out and save the group, jump or something, and then extend for a base. But white is still okay. White should just connect the stones in the center, don't lose any groups, and on territory white should be fine. Well, it's much closer obviously, but somehow, here white can play a wedge, then attach underneath, then connect this way because it creates the Hane in the corner, so black must go down. But black is also busy to connect the stones in the center. Then Hane, Hane again, Kosumitsuke. It's even difficult to answer. Then Kosumi here, go out, and then kill everything. So this group is trapped inside. But it's so thick in that area that he shouldn't have any problems. But the way this fight developed, white just got surrounded and almost killed everywhere. This was really good. How the fight went for black here. In fact, normally black plays just this move. Then when white goes here, Atari and connect underneath. White protects, and you try to catch the center, which is still difficult to catch. So, yeah, on this move we have Atari and go out. So far so good. Hane, that's okay. Connect. This was too... No, actually this is center. But here, white's move is to play no B and then just connect. Because once white connects, the other group is in trouble. So black needs to come back here. And then white simply goes down. If black goes here, white goes down again. Also for white, it's centered to descend. Because now white can descend F1 and then just kill the corner. So anyway, white is out in the center. Corner could die. But white got very ambitious. So push first. Then jump. Cut is good. Push again. And here, normally, this move is right and fight the semi with the center. But first of all, Nobi here. Then Nobi here. So when black plays this move, just go down and kill the corner. If black plays this move, push and cut the center. Because now it's a semi between the bottom group and this middle group. Let's see who wins this race. So black will push, white connects. Black can push here, white goes down because this is center. Black needs to do this. We need more liberties. Take a liberty here. So wedge, this, Atari, take, Atari, connect, cover. Then, yeah, black is quite short. So when Nobi, Atari, connect, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. take another liberty, and here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. White takes another liberty, black does the same, 2 more. So that group could die. Anyway, yeah, black needs to capture first to approach, then throw in and so on. But it's only down to 1 liberty, so white can even play away. And then on this Atari, collect the group. So I had a big chance to escape even towards the end. But this wedge was not so inspired. I mean, sorry, the attach, the clamp at b7, black could just wedge and kill the corner. And now black is coming back, because once black kills this group, white is left with the territory in the middle, twice in the top, a few points on the right. Besides, white is still in danger on the bottom when black plays a move like this. If white cuts, black connects, and the bottom group dies too. But the important one was the one on the left. Anyway, it feels like white had the first chance to win this game and kept the lead for most of the game. But black could play better tactics in the top right. In that fight on the right side, with going up between the groups instead of crawling on the second line, that shows more fighting spirit. Also, this O5 is key because black took Gote instead of Sente. E5 was the move. So lots of interesting lessons to take away from this game, I guess. Enjoy the review and better luck next games.